everyone, welcome back to the Worldwide History of History. I'm James, and sorry about the shaky cam, but I'm just trying to hold it steady right now. I've messed up a bunch, and my cat Wallace is back. My cat Wallace is a bit of a troublemaker, so I try to keep him out of here. Oh, Pumpkin, don't worry about it. My cat Pumpkin is right here. He's a good boy, very sweet, he's kind. Wallace is a great cat, but he can get in a lot of trouble. So, I'm gonna just explain a few things, and then we're gonna get to the video. So basically, the first order of business, I'm gonna probably be pausing this video a lot because Wallace is trying to get in my room. Look. I mean, he's a good boy. He's a good boy too, but he can get in a lot of trouble. Hey Wallace. Wait, please. He basically tries to jump on things. He gets in a lot of trouble. Like right now. See, hey, stop that. Stop it. Bite, come on, please. Look. Okay, I'm pausing it right now. First time I'm pausing. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The background is my mom and sis trying to talk to the cat Wallace. Like I say, he gets in a lot of trouble anyway, so, Pumpkin's just chilling there. So I have a new camera. It's my phone camera, and, this is how I'm gonna be presenting videos. So, yeah, it's gonna be a bit different, but until I get, another like laptop or a camera that I can set on a tripod or something like that, which is going to be forever, I'm not going to be able to do that, and so I'm not going to be able to shoot videos like I used to, but you know what, I'm going to still try to bring out as much content as possible and try to spread as much interesting facts and show you all as much interesting historical artifacts as I possibly can. So without further ado, let's take a look. So this video, I'm showing it's like a room tour. I'm redoing my room. So I'm going to show what I've changed. So right here we have some vintage, prints from Berlin. They're really cool. This is the, Brandenburg Gate. Right here we have another structure. I don't know the names of these ones. The other three. Right here we have a vintage toy pistol. These are two watches, and we have this vintage toy rifle. We have some old hats. This one's from 1966. This old clock, a fez. So now we're gonna go to this assortment of artifacts. We have my old 1930s record player. We have a lot of really cool stuff here, some World War II era binoculars. I think I made a video about this in the past, but I'm going to make an updated video, so stay tuned for that. These are really cool. These are kind of anime-ish. I'm not really a big anime fan, but basically these were my mom's. She drew these in 1986. She was 16 years old, and she was a big fan of anime. She loved Robotech, which is a popular Japanese animated show from the 1980s. She also had the soundtrack on vinyl, which she donated to my collection, and so she also donated these drawings, which I will make a video about hopefully in the near future. We have some old candles over here. Over here we have some old Edison wax cylinders. There's so many neat things. This book right here I'll make a video about is over 200 years old. It's from, I believe, right around 1806. So it's over 200 years old. The oldest book in my collection. I have this very neat GE solid state record player. This record player I found at a thrift shop. It was $15, but I got it for $7. And Wallace is getting in trouble. Right here I have some really neat pieces. This is a 50-year-old can of beer. Really cool. It's no longer beer now, it's just water. It's a really neat piece from the 60s. I have these are really neat vintage handkerchiefs from Scotland. Really neat. And some old Christmas ornaments, a toy tambourine from right around the 30s. Mickey Mouse tambourine. here, the ticking noise is coming from this clock. This is an Ingram clock. I have it on my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. This is a vintage Japanese model. Right here we have an old toaster, a microscope. I'll make a video on this one really soon as possible, because this microscope is a family heirloom. It's the closest thing to a family heirloom I've got. Some old American bricks, American plastic bricks. More artifacts here. This area, which I will talk about. Now we're going over here. Like I said, my room's a bit of a mess right now. I'm reorganizing everything. I'm cleaning. It's a great thing to do when you're in quarantine and you got nothing to do. So right here's my clock collection. These are most of my old clocks. I have one right here. Some of my other clocks are up here, and there's one right there that's, like I said, ticking. Some small clocks right there and there. And there's another clock right there. So we have a lot of clocks. There's a lot of neat stuff down here. This is an antique typewriter, and my office sign. Some of my Rubik's Cubes, which I will make a video about at a later date. Sorry about the noise in the background. And some old beer cans. These are from my dad's beer can collection. He used to collect vintage beer cans, and he's donated some really kindly to the museum, and I'll talk about some of these. Some of these are more adult than others. So yeah, and then just my bed with my little friend Pumpkin. I have to change the sheets. They've been on here for a while. They're a bit dirty, but basically they just need to get changed. Anyway, so here's Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin. This is my vintage calendar of the Pope, which I found at a thrift shop. Really cool. It's from 1988. Here we have a vintage lithograph of the Virgin Mary. Right here. Up here I have this vintage 1980s signed posters by a magician, female magician from 1988. Her name was Princess Tenko. She was, I collect vintage magic stuff, and she was a well-known Japanese magician from the 80s. I have some clocks up here, and of course this is a vintage 1960s Boy Scout or Cub Scout uniform, and this is a vintage Soviet Russian uniform. Then I go right to here. I have some more clocks, and right here is some really cool stuff. So basically, these pieces, I have this old hymn book. This is an old Freemason Bible. This is an old hole punch, and the really beautiful piece right here, I got some stuff on it, but this is an antique Bible that's over 100 years old, from the turn of the century. And of course, now we are back to the beginning. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Say goodbye to Pumpkin. He's really cute. Sorry, the color dampened. Okay, there. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.